Welcome to the StockMinter.com studios. I'm your StockMinter, Brian Johnson. Gap up, move down, run back up, kind of dribble up, as it were, all day long to finish up for the day once again. So, looking at the chart, we can see here what we were kind of exploring yesterday. Now, yesterday I told you guys, listen, I'm neutral to bullish, and I still have to remain bullish because there's nothing broken from a bull standpoint. However, we saw something today that happened. And can you look at this chart and tell me what that might have been? Can you tell me? Yeah, nothing happened. There's nothing broken from a bull side yet. I was just fooling with you guys, just trying to get you to guess at something. Truth is, nothing's changed here, guys. Nothing's broken from the bull standpoint. All consolidation, just moving sideways. Yes, we've had moves up. Now, if you really want me to look at it, we are below this blue line. Woohoo, big deal. The bulls are struggling from the standpoint of we saw a gap up, right? But it didn't last, did it? It got sold off pretty quickly once the market opened. So, regardless, it did recover by the end of the day, finishing Friday. Yeah, I don't know. Finishing Friday all right, but we've seen really no trading whatsoever for the most part the last few days. This has just been a very, very mild, slow, boring week, as it were. Nothing's broken, though, from the bull side, guys, going into the weekend and into next week. We're just waiting for more of the same. Let's wait for more breaks either up and or down at the levels we've been talking about for quite a while. So above maybe 10,900 or so here and below the 10,650. I like the break below 10,650. I think that's a pretty cautious trade there for the more conservative traders out there. This here still looks like a high base slash pullback. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean there's no other way to really look at this right now. I can't make out any kind of a quote bearish pattern in the least bit. I mean, this has been, look at this, one candlestick up, and we've been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candlesticks sideways, and we're not even covering the one candlestick up. I mean, there's just nothing going on. Nobody is selling this market off right now. Everybody's holding. Now, we did have some moves up and down, but big deal. Who cares? So what? It's not going anywhere. So we're still watching those levels, once again, even on a daily. 10,900 and 10,650, ultimately below this 20-day moving average. But I think once Monday hits, we're going to be real close, if not right at about that 10,650 mark. So things really starting to turn more bullish in this area here. Watch that into early next week. We'll talk more about it on Sunday as well. Here we saw the NASDAQ. Look what it's doing. This is nothing but a pullback here. The chart just is what it is. Yes, we are extended. Yes, you should be cautious if you're going to continue long, but no reason not to continue long with this trade. Still looking good up here. If you flip over, look at the daily. Look, sideways. Maybe a bit of a pullback. Until this 1975-ish area is broken on the NDX, there's no reason to think that we can't poke a little bit higher over the next few trading days. NASDAQ on a weekly finish, relatively all right. I mean, it's a red candle. Well, we really didn't move too far from where we opened. The high was 2029, opened at 2021, and finished at 1996. So really, we only saw for the entire week. We've got, what do we got? About 20 points. Not 20-point move, 27-point move. Really nothing when it was all said and done for the NASDAQ. So the NASDAQ holding up very, very well here. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4 very strong weeks, and now just one sideways. Certainly nothing to be all bearish about right here. SPX on a 60-minute doing the same thing, consolidating sideways, still trying to get above 1150, still trying to get below 1125-ish. I really like that 1125, maybe 1135 for the more aggressive, but all sideways action here. The bears, where are they at? They're nowhere. Nowhere. Even after this huge run up in the market, the bears are doing nothing here. They're just letting this thing consolidate sideways. So don't get sucked in to the bearish action quite yet. Let it make its break to the downside before you get there. Look at this, sideways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Boy, what a boring week. Sideways all week long. extreme down here and extreme up here, but all ended up being wicks, nothing being serious. Still looking for breaks over 1150 and or below. Yeah, let's go below 1125 and then back to 1115-ish or so, but no reason to think that we can't go a little bit higher. So breaks over 1150, if it'll get up there and hold, we're looking at that 1170 mark. SPX on a weekly as well, putting in a potential reversal candle up here, but whatever. It's whatever at this point. Not a big deal. Got to get some confirmation before we even start breathing anything in a bearish tone. So once we get back below about maybe 1100, yeah, okay, maybe we can start talking a little bit about the bear side, but that's a long ways off. That's another 40, 50 points away. Still looking good from the bull side. Did all week long, although we didn't do anything all week for the most part. VIX was way down today, 5% down on the VIX, coming right back into where? Yeah, that's sideways levels. Notice how, we tag this upper line here on the falling wedge, and we never left it. So it is what it is, guys. It's still stuck in there's no fear in the markets here at all. Everything's moving sideways on the VIX. What a boring week of trading from the indices standpoints. Had some really good moves on some stocks, and that was about it. Okay, Apple's pulling back here as well, 123, but this is absolutely kind of textbook pullback right here. Still expecting more out of Apple. Even back into this 275-ish area, to 277, I think what was it, 277.50 or something like that, 278. Anyway, back into this line right here, guys. It's still not that far of a pullback. It's a very tame pullback considering the run that it had. So Apple did pull back this whole week. We had kind of this big day right here where it dipped down to 275, quickly recovered, but this thing's slowly moving its way back down. Nothing to be concerned about if you're looking to if you are already long Apple and or are looking to get long Apple. Yeah, I'd still be looking at this as a long play, no question about it. From a weekly, holding this level here, moving sideways as we saw on the rest of the charts, 4 very nice weeks up, followed by one kind of boring days or boring week sideways. Not a big deal there. FAS on a 60-minute chopping sideways. Here we go, chopping sideways here as well, putting in this little whatever candle. This means absolutely nothing. We had one here about 3-4 days ago. Same thing, and it hasn't gone anywhere since then. This is all consolidation. This is breakdown, all consolidating, make that into maybe a symmetrical triangle of some sort, just waiting for our breaks. I still like it above 2250 and below 21. Talk more about it this weekend. Just nothing going on in the financials right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we had a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry, this is a 60-minute chart. Let me go back here to where we started the day. Yeah, no trading whatsoever over the last couple days here in FAZ, guys. So very slow. Opportunity maybe, but I would have been avoiding this like the plague most of the week just because the markets weren't going anywhere. Here it is from a daily, and you can see that even going back a week, we haven't gone anywhere. We had a really hard push right here, and now nothing. We're not going anywhere. So still waiting for the more major breaks of these markets, but you can see nothing happening this week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so this is where we started the week. This is where we ended the week. They're going nowhere. Very difficult to make money on the indices, in the ETFs anyway, for the week. There was money to be made in individual stocks, but not in the ETFs. So, coiling up for something, guys. Something big's coming down the pipeline. Now, whether that is big to the upside or big to the downside, I don't know. But I do believe there is a lot of heavy economic data coming out next week. I would guess at this point that that's really what the markets are waiting for. A little bit of window doctoring here at the end of September. Now that we're into October, let's see what the numbers give us and if that makes any difference at all in the direction of these stocks. I'm going to talk to you again this weekend. I'm out of town. I am in Phoenix, Arizona for the next few days on vacation with my family, but I will still be doing video on, I don't know if I'm going to do it tomorrow or Sunday, but there will be a weekend video, and there will be a Monday night video, but I'm coming into town Monday night, so the Monday video might be a little late, but it will be done. So nothing's going to change. I'm not going to skip any videos. They will be out. I'll have you guys ready for next week's trading. Just letting you know that I will be out of town. I'm still answering emails. I'll still have time to do that kind of stuff. It's just my videos might not come out, Sunday afternoon, and they might not be out right after market close on Monday type thing. So I'll be back full time then, of course, on Tuesday. But I will see you this weekend for sure. So you guys have a great weekend. Talk to you later. Bye.